Governor Greg Abbott has called on the Texas National Guard as protesters are hitting the streets for what they call No King's Day.
This is a national movement protest planned in almost every state, including here in Texas. While many of the protests so far focus on ICE raids and detentions, the big movement happening this weekend is No King's Day. No King's Day is protesting the president. Abbott has ordered more than 5,000 Texans, National Guard troops, and more than 2,000 state police officers. Protests are planned in our biggest cities and here in Central Texas.
There are also demonstrations planned tomorrow morning outside of the Bell County Courthouse in Belton. Another protest is planned to take place outside of the Brazos County Courthouse in Bryan. There's also a protest in Hamilton, although it's not listed on the official No Kings protest website. The McLennan County Democratic Party says there is a protest scheduled for Waco tomorrow, too, at the corner of Valley Mills and West Waco Drive.
Thousands of people are marching across the country to protest ICE raids while governors activate the National Guard as a precaution against protest.
President Trump is defending his use of the military to quell demonstrators as he looks ahead to the Army parade in the nation's capital this weekend. NBC's Jay Gray is there now.
Good evening, and final preparations underway for tomorrow's military parade. And this is the route, Constitution Avenue. You can see it is blocked down, has been for several days, and at every intersection here and around the National Mall, packed with security, getting ready for as many as 200,000 visitors tomorrow. They are celebrating the 250th anniversary of the Army. The parade will include 6,600 soldiers, 150 military vehicles, including tanks, 50 aircraft for a flyover, 3 dozen horses, and 2 mules. The Army hopes that this will help to bring more soldiers into the ranks.
I'm hoping that, at the end of the day, the American public is as excited about the Army as I am.
Now, President Trump has faced some pushback to his parade plan, especially when it comes to the cost. It could be as much as $45 million. But there are also protesters saying it just sends the wrong message. There are protests scheduled here in D.C. tomorrow, as well as in all 50 states by a group calling themselves No Kings.
I don't feel like a king. I have to go through hell to get stuff approved.
This is how fascist tyrants and dictators are deposed around the world through the mass nonviolent action of the people, and this is what is needed in this country at this historic turning point.
The FBI monitoring protests both here in D.C. and across the country and say there is no credible threat at this point. They also are quick to point out they will not tolerate any violence here in the nation's capital. This is an all-day event starting with a fitness challenge in the morning, winding up with a concert and fireworks in the evening. That's the latest from here in Washington. I'm Jay Gray, NBC News.
Well, Fort Cavazos is bringing the firepower. Over 24 main battle tanks rolling through D.C. 600 troops from Fort Cavazos will also be there to celebrate 250 years of Army history, and 90 vehicles from the post will roll down that parade route. That's around half for the entire show. You can watch the parade tomorrow right here on 6 Plus. It's streaming for free at around 5:30 Central Time.